Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with and let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Lonzo Ball.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Philadelphia, George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. The three-point shot, so important in today. NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
George passes to Drummond. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The shot by George, wide open. George missing again. George has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Floats it up for MP. Ball stolen. Grimes passes to George. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Ball. Buzelis with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Lowry. Back to George. Nice defense from Giddey.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Shots good by Peeler.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day. And it shows up in his game.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And let's check out the stats for MP. Just an incredible month of basketball. Just over 5 steals and 10 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. Look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some hope for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Buzelis picking him up. Puts up a deep three. A shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count it good.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Lowry kicks to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. Left side, George. Over Giddey. The 76ers with another miss.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
MP finds Giddey. Outside, Ball. And a wide open look for MP. Good on the triple. Peeler's got 6.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Kept alive. Outside, George. Buries it from 3-point.
Looking for draining the triple.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Atlanta. Now, here's Ball. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The baseline J. Ball, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
George passes to Lowry. Back to George. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
George against MP. And it's sent back by... George. Right side Lowry. Yabusele passes to George. Over Giddey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Now Ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's George. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here is Giddey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And that one's good. Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size and close to the basket.
Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Drummond. Down low. Here's George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Josh Giddey. MP outside. Another miss by MP. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. Pass to Buzelis. Outside ball. That's tipped. 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Three-pointer. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Grimes. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Back to MP. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Drummond finds Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 47% here so far. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Smith checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Lonzo Ball. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
On the wing, MP. He had a career game last time out. Buck. After bucket. Here's McCain. Light covering. Crichton's with the bucket.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Peeler. Collins setting the pick for MP. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got the game tied up here for Chicago. On the wing, George. It's George on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. A three from MP. And he stays with it. The second effort. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
guys. MP in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He dropped in 55 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? I'll find out together. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Collins dishes to White. Good on the shot.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Richard, the steady improvement of Coby White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Collins kicks to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers lead.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see if the coach trust him to not get that third.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside.
76ers.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Third team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Ferocious move there by Ball, finding his finish while also taking the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And, guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second-chance opportunities just with effort.
Taking a look at the Bulls. All out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. There's the 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Pass to Bona. Here's McCain. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now Buzelis. Vucevic with it. And here is MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Oubre outside. Here's McCain. He's got 7. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Peeler's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to McCain. Back to Oubre. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Giddey the pass to MP. Vucevic down low. He's got 7. Misses the baby hook. Philadelphia leading by 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Pass to Vucevic. MP with it. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Vucevic against Drummond. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Peeler's got 21.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
To the paint, here's Grimes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And Philadelphia making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Giddey with it. He has 5. Pass the ball. Now, MP. Another miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lowry kicks to Oubre. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. Off target from outside.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, ball. Plays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Now here's Drummond. And the foul called on MP. Third foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Pass to Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
MP outside. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Giddey. Ball kicks to Giddey. Here's MP with plenty of space. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Grimes. He has 7. And here's George for 3. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. It's good from long range. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Grimes. Out left to the wing. Outside Lowry. The three. They get it back. For the three. That shot missing.
That is a hard-won rebound. A man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. Goes back up. MP strong inside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now, Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. And it's George missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the ball goes. Out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number one, the Bulls.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzella. And it's White in for Ball. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Giddey. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. White, wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. The 76ers trail. And here's Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. It's stolen by White. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
George hacks a two-pointer. Off the mark, and the drought continues. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And stole. By Drummond. George looking around. Here's Lowry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
As tricky as ever. I mean, Lowry has that gift for getting the better of his opponent.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Here comes MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's George. Can't connect from short range. And so it's MV making things happen for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
Quite the list. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Chicago Bulls.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bulls leading by 5. They've got Drummond. Abusele out there with George. Then there's Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Ball with it. MP outside. And it's sent. Back by Drummond. Lowry against Giddey. Lowry passes to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Backed in off the glass. Grimes has gotten out.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Bulls shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. MP outside. Shoots the 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Peelers. Got 33 points. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to George. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 from the field. Okay.
MP with a terrific finish on the alley-oop.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, George. Back to Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. Outside, George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. With the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Ball, the bounce pass. And here is MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
George passes to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Poked away. Back to Drummond. And Drummond. Throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. Outside Lowry. George with the ball. And it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Now MP. Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Peeler. MP fights for it.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, George fires from deep. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Bulls leading by 7.
Ayo Dosunmu.
Ball finds MP. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Pass to Yabusele. Now here's Drummond. He has 6. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 3 from George. The rebound by Dosunmu.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. There's no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins comes in for Vucevic, and it's White in for Ball. Chicago leading by 12. MP MP with the bounce pass. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Collins, defended by George. George against Collins, and the shot is good. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Josh Giddey.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T. .5G Slam Cam. Now George, 20 points for him. Shoots over Dosunmu. George, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. For three, Smith sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers trail by 19. Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. Drummond with a screen on White. Inside, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
White with it. MP outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to George. George double-teamed. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's White. His three-pointers off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. George has got 22 points.
And the speed of George on the drive, amazing at attacking the rim.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
George passes to Oubre. Pass to Drummond. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Right the pass to Dosunmu. MP with it. Smith sets the pick for MP. Back to Dosunmu. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's George for three. Hits it from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Now here's Dosunmu. He averages about 5 points a game. The three from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to McCain. Drummond the screen. Fires the 3. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Smith with a screen on Oubre. And MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
The 76ers trail by 16. Pass to McCain. Drummond the screen. The tray. And they get it back. Nice shot by Yabusele.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Now Smith. Collins looking around. A three from MP. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond with now defended by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. MP is number 1.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. The Bulls leading by 13. White the pass to Collins. Now here's Herter. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Walker's checked in for Eric Gordon. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, White. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now Oubre. This one for 3. A shot missing. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovans conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. They've got Kevin Herter. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP. And it's White in at the point guard position. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Second chance effort. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Ona's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for
No good on the free throw.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 14. Ball feeling it out a bit. A three from MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler in the corner. Drills it from outside.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Herter setting the pick for MP. Wide open shot is on the money. MP's got 59 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Butler passes to Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Herter. And he makes both free throws. And here is Giddey. MP kicks the ball. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Butler. Pass to Oubre. From deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Buzella sets a screen for MP. And good! He hits it again.
And it's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for a 60-point game.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. Outside Butler. They set the pick. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Butler's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
High post Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Misses off the right iron.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Oubre.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Giddey with it. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Assist goes to
Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Bona. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Oubre, and it's denied. Ball with it. Edwards defending. A three from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Bounce pass, Butler. Pass to Oubre. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP dishes to Vucevic, and that one drops for him. 11 points for Vucevic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Oubre outside. Tries to keep it alive. And they'll get another chance. Back to Butler. Lock at 6. Over Buzelis. That one wide left. Chicago leading by 15. Back to Ball. Vucevic has screen on Butler. Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's McCain. Covered by MP. Yes, that goes in. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Floats it up for MP. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, here's Butler. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 17. Lowry against Ball, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And stolen by MP.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run.
Sixers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. Now the Bulls with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
It's Drummond, high post. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Ball, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And George gets to Yabusele. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Giddey the pass to Peeler. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Drummond with a screen on Giddey. Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
Oh, that's from another zip code. You have to pick Lowry up at half court. Well, this guy will make you pay.
Lowry against Ball. Kicks it out to MP. The three. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by MP. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Chicago leading by 18. Now Giddey. The rebound by Yabusele. Outside Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point. Grimes has got 9 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. And it's Ball in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the middle. Pass to Grimes. Misses the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Yabusele. Outside, George lays it up off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Loads it up for MP. And MP throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The 76ers trail by 17. And here's Lowry. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. The rebound. By Paul George. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Back to George. Over Ball. And Drummond kicks to Lowry. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
This was a physical game.
Yeah. I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What? record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series does.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin, to come into an opponent's building and
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about our name, I define greatness.